Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. As you see, this video is something different that I'm doing today, and the reason why I haven't been here in a while is because I'm actually going to explain why this year was just full of bad terms, but I mean good and bad at the same time. So before we get into the video, I just want to say make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe for my new viewers watching this. And I would definitely really appreciate this for all of the support that I've been going through. But now let's get back. So now it says this is 2024, and in 4 months the year is about to end. This year was really good and bad at the same time, like I said previously. I just remember I said that 2024 will be like a brand new year full of blessings, full of greetings and no bad terms, but you know, things have always been bad lately. So, which I'm going to explain. So, on February 11th, 2024, this was something that changed my life forever, which I will never forget. On this day was the Super Bowl, featuring the halftime show with Usher, if you remember or know what I'm talking about. My dad and I thought about why not if we can make like a cookout. So we wake up super early, we go to the supermarket or meat market, carne asada, like, you know, that's what we're gonna make. Carne asada, and we bought everything. So hours goes by. My brother, he goes out with his friends to, you know, just to chill. While my mom, on the other hand, she asked one of us if we wanted to, you know, go with her, like, you know, to rent some errands because she needed to buy some errands. So my dad said no, and I said no. Which I wish I can go back and say yes. So she said, that's fine, I'll just go by myself. So as soon as she went out, I started, you know, cooking. I prepared the jalapeno poppers, and while my dad, he puts the, like, turns on the grill. And then, now, an hour later, my dad gets a call from my mom saying that she got into a car wreck. And now since my mom, she's panicking, she's worrying, and same thing goes to my dad as well. He's even in like shocking mode. So then my dad comes back inside and says, hey, stop what you're doing. We gotta go check your mom right now. This is an emergency. And I was like confused at first. I was like, what's going on? So then I asked my dad what was going on. He said, all right, listen. The reason why we're going is because your mom got in a car wreck. And I was shocked. I was completely shocked and scared because I didn't know if my mom was hurt. I didn't know if she was injured or if anything bad really happened. But then now, since I'm panicking as well, I call my brother and also say the same thing, saying that I'm going to give you the location. We have to hit there ASAP. And now, once I get to the location, thankfully, I'm just going to say that my mom, she was okay, but she only suffered with not anything broken, just a bruise on her back. And I'm going to show you the video later how the car is looking like. But it was just awful. So I remember when I got there, like I said, I see my mom's car super totaled, and then while the other car is way totaled than my mom's car. The front side was damaged, while my mom's the left side was also damaged because it hit the rim and the tire and then the door. So now we're really stressed out and frustrated. Then the cops come in. But the one thing I was just really upset about to that driver was that he was taunting my mom. And I'm going to explain like what really happened. So if you guys know on the intersection, when you drive, there's like in the middle lane, like a yellow line when you turn left or right. So then my mom was going to the store because she said that she needed to buy like a few things for a gathering party, like a reunion, sorry. So then when she makes a left, she makes sure, like, she's making sure that no one isn't like there or any cars coming by. But as soon as she turns to the left, she hits a car. And let me tell you something, how disrespectful this guy was to my mom, because like he was giving us an attitude. He was just yelling at us. And I was gonna tell you guys that I was literally about to beat his ass, because you don't come over here and disrespect my mom. Like if you don't like it if I come over there and disrespect your mom. And he was lucky. He was lucky that the cops were there. So then now my brother comes in with his friends. And I want to say a huge shout out to his friend, which I'm not going to say his name. He was a freaking angel. And what I mean by that is that he does everything. He's a barber, he's a boxer trainer, he's a mechanic, and he's also a photographer for things. So then now he's trying to figure out like, how to turn on the car, because now my mom's car is like damaged, like I said. But the problem is that it's not turning on, and she's trying to call the tow truck drivers. And then if I'm gonna pronounce this right, it's the jump starter, because like his friend also had the jump start cable, like when you turn on the car for the batteries. Didn't work. So then he comes over there to the help and starts trying to figure out how he can turn it on. He's trying to like start the engine, move the steering wheel, and also like trying to fix the wires. But then it didn't work as well. So then now, like I said, my mom, she's calling the tow truck drivers, and they found one, but one of them was gonna come like an hour away. So my dad didn't want to wait, because on that day it was really, really cold. I would say it was like all the way down to like 20 degrees. And we go home because like, we were just tired and stressed out already. And then we get back to cooking because my mom, she didn't want to go out anymore. And I was the one who had to cook. Well, they get a call from the tow truck driver saying that he was on his way. But unfortunately, he never made it. So then they canceled the driver because he never came or even showed up. And they left the car on the location. On the location, as I was saying. And we would just call it a day. And our day was ruined. We still watched the Super Bowl. My brother, he didn't watch it with us because like he was just pissed. He was in his room his whole time. He didn't want to talk to anyone. And I just felt bad. And you guys are going to say like it wasn't my fault, but I feel like it was, because like I said this earlier, she asked me if I wanted to go with her, and I said no. Now I wish I could go back and just like, be there for her and be her like her witness. Because my mom didn't have any witnesses. Neither did the driver, nor the dash cams as well. But the grocery store, I believe they did have like security cameras, if I'm correct. So that's what happened. So then now, a few days later, they got a call from the tow truck driver saying that they were going to take it to the shop instead of like dropping it at home. So now we were off to like 3 vehicles, which is me, my dad, because he owns 2 trucks. So then Me and my brother, we would have to share the same vehicle because sometimes he would have to go drive to school. I had to go to work as well, while my mom also had to go to work, and then my dad also had to go to work. So it was just like a chaos moment. And then now a few months later it comes by, and she gets a call from the shop saying that there's no way how they're gonna fix it, and they don't want the car to be on the shop. So now my mom, she is stressed out now. She's upset about it as well. So then we had no choice but to one special person who I love to all my heart, my uncle, which is my dad's cousin. Shout out to him. He's a huge blessing because he's been a mechanic for a very long time, ever since he was like a teen. But he did it for over 6 months. It took him 6 months to fix that truck and to start the engine, even though, I mean, he was really tired and it's sweating a lot, but he never gave up. He never did. Unfortunately, like I said, the insurance, they didn't want to pay for the damages. It was just too much, stress and just a bad vibe on that day. And then now, July was the most exciting moment I would ever say that my mom, she finally got her car back. And now we're not stressed anymore. We're not. So now I'm going to show you the video on the update, how the car is looking like. And here it is. Alright, so I'm currently outside right now. And this is the car right now. All damaged. But nothing else isn't like too damaged, you guys can tell. So this is where the car hit. And then, well, this wasn't the rim that got also hit because my uncle, he replaced it to the back for some reason. But you can tell the damage and then the scrapes and then the color. Because like I said, it was a red car. Oh, I didn't notice this. Like, there's a scratch over here and a few scratches because I'm not sure if that was like involved with the damage as well to the wreck. But everything's just busted. And we've been stressed about this for like 6 months, like I said. But, I mean, now she works perfectly fine. She's okay. I just hope that we can get this fixed really soon because we need to hire like a paint job, whatever you want to call it. And then, I guess to find like a real mechanic to fix the car, like we said. Because I was thinking about this for like a very long time to, help my mom to buy her dream car. I'm not sure if this is going to happen this year, but probably like next year or so. But yeah. But anyways, she's all good. She still works perfectly fine, like I said. Nothing's damaged on the inside. But it's all thanks to God. So now that's done. I also wanted to show you guys something else what's been going on as well. So I have a paper where I almost lost my hearing. So this is like a diagram on how it looks like. So I'm gonna explain like what really happened with my hearing. So there was a few times that I couldn't hear as well. Well, one time my ear wasn't like properly like hearing really well, because I would always hear like this beeping noise. If you guys know what I mean, it's like it goes like this, like beep. Like when you go deaf, it's like all the time, and then it always kept like going on, almost like not every day, but like every single day. And then as soon as I go to the doctor, she notices like something strange that I had to see I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'll put it right here. And now as soon as we go there, she said that I had earwax. Well, I mean, that's not also the case, but the reason why I was also having hearing problems was because I was wearing too much earbuds, which it was also the problem. Because she also said in the future if that happens, that means I'm going to go deaf completely and probably wear like a hearing aid, which I'm not trying to let that happen. And I already stopped wearing earbuds and headphones already because like I just feel like it was like really understandable to like just to stop like putting things on my ears, and like just to protect my hearing, because I'm not trying to lose my hearing. I want to keep my hearing forever, because I know I just don't want to do it, and I just don't want to let that happen to me. And now the other thing I also want to tell you guys is that I was about to get diabetes as well. So I've been going to the gym now like almost every day, except the weekends, because you know it's like my lazy day. But let me show you how I look like. You can see like my fat. It's like really jiggly, and I gained so much weight because right now I weigh like 290 pounds, and I'm trying to lose like so many weights, like lose all of this. Because I remember when I went to the doctor's office, she got really upset at me because she saw my weight, and she had a serious talk with me saying that listen, I'm really concerned about your weight. I'm really worried about you, because if you don't get rid of this weight, you have three options. It's either injections, surgery, or death. What's it gonna be? And I was really worried about that, because like, you know, this time like my doctor, she was being super serious about this, because I've been with this doctor for like over 3 years now. I mean, she's really nice and sweet, but this time she wanted me to be really consistent about this, and you know, taking care of my weight, because I also felt like I wasn't like helping myself, because like every time when I'm going out to eat, I've been doing something bad, which is buying food every day instead of eating homemade food. I'm still trying to, you know, learn and trying to like get used to eating homemade food, but it's really hard at the same time, because like, you know, I love food, of course, because like, you know, who doesn't love food as well? But I recently bought some like the Energies like powders, if you know what I'm talking about. From one of my favorite companies. It's called Cheers to Health, Taste, Salud. And I recommend you guys to try this out, because this is like super energetic. And I also want to show you that I've been buying myself like a protein powder bar, which is right here on this picture. And I know what you guys are going to say. Are you taking care of it? Are you drinking it every day? So I only drink it every once a week. Not twice or 3 times a week, just once a week. Because I talked to my doctors about this, if it was safe for me to drink, you know, protein bars or protein shakes, or especially like, you know, what else. They say it's fine, but as long as you're not drinking it too much. And that's what I've been doing. So now my diet, which I'm going to explain, is you know, different. So I eat salmon, sometimes steak with rice. I'm not sure if that's also like, you know, also a healthy option, and a side of salad. And then every day I'm drinking water, thankfully. I don't drink sodas anymore, because when I got braces, you know, they really have some strict rules about, you know, with the rules, like, you know, with food and the, you know, all the junk stuff. And that's what really had happened. So now I'm still trying to like get rid of all this weight, because if I don't get rid of it, what does that mean? Diabetes. And I'm not trying to let that happen again, because I was about to get diabetes twice. I lost weight, and then I gained back weight. I lost weight, now I gained back weight again. And now this is like a super bad problem with me, because I wish I could hire someone like a trainer to help me out to get rid of my weight. But I just feel like it's going to be really hard. So therefore, this is why the year has been really, really bad for me, because like, you know, I had to deal with so much stress, so much anger, and so much just bad things going on. But I'm always praying to God every day that if I could just like, you know, get rid of that, you know, bad stuff, like, you know, all my stress, all my anger, like I said, because usually I get angry a lot, But I'm just trying to learn how to like control that and start to become like a new person, just a full like happy person, not to argue, not to do violence, none of that. But that's what I'm trying to do. And also to all the people out there, I just want to say you're not alone, because if this year has been really great or bad for you, just know that God is always with us and He's never going to leave our side. And then this is a Bible verse I've been really, really consistent in reading almost every day, which is this verse. So I know you guys are going to be asking me, like, why am I talking about this? Is that I know I didn't want to make this video, but I had to, because I just had to talk about, like, what's been going on with the situation, what's been going on with me, and all this bad stuff what's been going on. So I just want to say to the drivers out there, make sure you stay safe. Don't be drinking. Don't be doing anything bad, because bad things can happen to you. And let's tell everyone to stop doing like negative stuff and just to be careful on the roads, because driving is not something to play around with. It's something really serious. So therefore, guys, I just want to say, make sure you stay safe. Make sure you love one another. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys next time.